welcome. I'm James Norton for Chow.com Supertaster. I am here today with Mr. Andy Sturdevant. Andy, welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Jim.
Andy is an artist and a writer, an arts administrator, a columnist for a site here in Minneapolis, St. Paul called MinPost. He does these wonderful things where he strolls through neighborhoods and takes you into the history and illustrates it and writes about it. What have you brought for us today? What are we tasting?
Well, this is a product called Ale-8-One, which is spelled ale, as in the word ale, and then the numeral 8, and then a 1. It is a regional soda pop that is bottled and manufactured in Winchester, Kentucky, outside Lexington, Kentucky.
Now, you're Kentucky born and bred, right?
I am. I am a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and so Ale-8-One is one of these products that you see everywhere. It's similar to a ginger ale. I mean, in terms of other soda pops, it's the closest to a ginger ale. And of course, in Kentucky, as in most of the South, the soda pop is generally referred to as a Coke.
So this is one of the many Cokes available.
This is one of the many Coke products that you can find.
So let's take a taste. How about that?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's bust it out.
Oh, boy. These are available in bottles and in cans. The old style bottles used to have a really long neck. I think that the party line is that, no purist would ever drink them out of a can, but I used to drink them out of cans all the time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that is different. It's not as sharp a bite, I don't think, as ginger ale.
It's not as sharp. There was it's kind of a floral quality. I don't know quite what else to call it.
Like a tutti fruity or floral kind of note, but it's not like a obnoxious fruit punch in your face note.
And the aftertaste, it kind of hangs around for a while too.
So I have an obvious follow-up question for you. Can this be mixed with alcohol? Has that ever been done?
It can, and it will be.
I have some decent Kentucky bourbon called Noah's Mill.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Mixed to whatever proportion you find appropriate.
Yeah, it's the half and half seems to be kind of the standard.
Ooh, I'm gonna have a good afternoon.
Yeah, we're all gonna have a good afternoon.
Hey-o. Ooh, yeah, a little bit of carbonation in there. It's actually quite wonderful.
Yeah,
it's kind of hitting me like a velvet hammer.
it's a very velvety, hammery.
I would not want to drink more than one of these in quick succession. I think I'm going to sip on this bad boy, but it's actually really, it's an incredibly smooth finish now. I mean, bourbon will have a little bite, but the Ale-8-One just takes that bite right out.
Yeah.
It gives you that kind of mellow, gently fruity finish.
In a way that ginger ale doesn't typically.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for joining us on Chow.com Supertaster as an inaugural guest. I hope you'll come back and share some more beverages with us.
I'd be delighted to.
All right, for Chow.com Supertaster, I'm James Norton. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Be back with more tomorrow.